Hello, can you
Hello.
hear me well?
Yes, I can.
Thank you so much for confirming. My name is JV. What's your name?
My name is Koki.
Nice to meet you, Koki.
Nice to meet you, JP. Yeah.
And how are you this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm good, but I'm a little bit tired because I've just arrived from my.
Ah,
So, how can I say?
okay.
I attended some meeting or
Mm,
event like uh, that my company held. So
mm-hmm.
the facility was a little bit far from here, my residence. So mm, the
Okay.
commuting was a bit tiring.
Okay, I got you. So me too. I really don't like commuting a long commute, especially
Yeah.
in like 1 hour
Yeah, it
or
was
more.
almost 1 hour.
So when I go home, way back when I'm still working, like my workplace is far away from where I live,
Hmm.
so I have 1 hour commute. So when I go home, oh my goodness, I really like almost fall asleep because very troublesome and very tiresome.
Hmm.
Traffic is bad here, so yeah,
Um.
I feel you. Okay,
Yeah.
but in Japan, there's no traffic there, right?
I live in Tokyo now, and Tokyo is very strong public transportations like
Mm-hmm.
trains
Mm-hmm.
or buses. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I mainly only use the trains to get
Mm-hmm.
some places. But yeah, so changing the train is a little bit tiring.
Okay, I see. But I guess your transportation there in Japan is much better compared to us here in the Philippines.
Maybe.
Yes, I tell you.
uh,
Okay, let's have your article. So this is from Daily News Entertainment Culture. The title, What Gen Z Calls Harassment May Shock Older Generations. Is this correct?
yes, it's correct.
Okay, I'm also curious about this one. I haven't seen
Mm-hmm.
this article. Let's find out what's in this article. So let's
Yes.
have first words and phrases.
Mm-hmm.
Let's learn some of the words and phrases used in the article. Okay,
Yes.
so I will play the audio. Please repeat after. Let's start.
Harassment.
Harassment.
Very good.
The company faced a lawsuit due to allegations of workplace harassment.
The company faced a lawsuit due to allegations of workplace harassment.
Okay, very good pronunciation. So harassment behavior that is intended to disturb or upset. So would
Mm-hmm.
you like to create your sentence using the word harassment?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, the hiring manager was was fired by his harassment.
Mm-hmm. The hiring manager was fired. Maybe you can say because of harassment.
I
Okay, because of harassment. Okay. Okay, the hiring manager was fired because of harassment. All right.
yes.
Nice job. Very good. Let's proceed to the next word.
Derogatory.
Derogatory.
Okay, very good.
He made a derogatory comment about her appearance that upset her.
He made a derogatory comment about her appearance that upset her.
All right, nice job. So derogatory, showing a critical or disrespectful attitude. Okay, your sentence using the word derogatory.
Mm, we shouldn't take seriously the derogatory posts on
Mhm.
social media.
Okay, we shouldn't take seriously, okay, the derogatory post on social media. Okay, very good. Okay, because it's somewhat like toxic, right?
Yeah, toxic. Yeah, it's sort of toxic.
Okay, post on social media. Okay. Social media. Seriously. So we shouldn't take seriously derogatory post on social media. All right, a nice job. Correct. Proceed to the next one.
Label.
Label.
Okay.
She decided to label the event as a success after receiving positive feedback.
She decided to label the event as a success after receiving positive feedback.
Okay, nice one. So label to describe or categorize someone or something in a particular way. Okay, your sentence using the word label.
I label the English skill as necessary skills skill to for promotion.
Okay. I label the English skills as necessary for promotion. Okay, you can just say it that way. Okay. Promotion. All right. I label the English skill as necessary. Okay, as necessary for promotion.
As necessary or as necessity.
Okay. As necessity for promotion. Okay. Let me just have this one. Necessity. Okay, is this true in Japan that if, like, for example, you have this very good English skill, so you can get promotion easily?
Maybe. Yeah. So English skills are not mandatory for my job, but if I can use English fluently, so it broadens my variety of my job, so I can do a lot of things others cannot do. So that is a difference between me and other colleagues. So yeah, at that point, my manager can identify the reason why I can promote.
Okay, so you mean you have lots of opportunity comparing to the ones who cannot speak English fluently?
Yes, that's right. So actually, I'm working for a global company, and
I see.
most of my customers are actually Japanese companies, but sometimes in terms of very big Japanese company, it has subsidiaries overseas. So if I can use English at business level, I can directly discuss with the workers in subsidiaries. So it is very fast,
Okay, I get your point. All right, so let's proceed to the next word.
Lenient.
Okay.
The teacher was lenient with the students who were late to class.
The teacher was lenient with the students who were late to class.
Okay, so lenient, not strict or harsh in treatment or judgment. Okay, so please use lenient in a sentence.
Okay. My manager is lenient with my mistakes as long as it is challenge. It is a challenge.
Okay, as long as it is a challenge. You mean as long as you take challenge?
Yeah, that's right.
As long as I take it as a challenge. Wow, you must have a very good manager.
Yes,
I say. You're so lucky to have a good manager like this, like a lenient manager, because not all managers are lenient.
Yeah, I think so. So he is very skilled manager because he survived. He survived in my company for almost 25 years.
Oh.
So he knows everything about our job and
I
things
see.
to do. Yeah.
Okay, so that is why he is that lenient.
Lenient.
Okay, but you're still very lucky.
Yes, very lucky.
Okay, let's have the last word.
Tolerant.
Tolerant.
The community was more tolerant of different opinions during the discussion.
The community was more tolerant of different opinions during the discussion.
Great job. So tolerance, showing willingness to allow the existence of opinions or behavior that one does not necessarily agree with. Okay, so your sentence using the word tolerant.
Tolerant. My parents were tolerant when I was young, so I asked a lot of things.
When I was young. Okay. All right. So my parents were tolerant when I was young. Oh, you're not just lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky for your manager, but you're also lucky for your parents. You're the most lucky person I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I realized that after I started live alone, living alone.
Okay, I see. So we are done, and good job in creating sentence, grammatically correct sentence. You can create a sentence with minimal correction. And when it comes to pronouncing the words, excellent job. I like how you pronounce the words. Okay. So any questions?
So the last two words are synonyms. Each other.
Lenient and tolerance. This is not actually synonyms, so there is a slight difference with this one. Okay, so do you want me to check it for you?
Okay.
Okay, so lenient versus tolerant. So this has a slight difference when it comes to their meaning. So lenient. Okay, all right. So lenient is about being easygoing in discipline or enforcement, while tolerant, this is about accepting differences or difficulties without complaint. Okay?
I see.
Okay, let me also send the difference into the chat box for your reference in the future. Okay?
Okay. So tolerant means the situation where the person is if the person is not how can I say
like for example, let's have the behavior.
Behavioral situation, like accepting something that is different from his perspective or
something like that. Accepting something different. Yes, that's it. Tolerance. Accepting something that is different. So even though you know already that that's like it has a bad effect, but you have this shall we say tolerance or the patience in dealing with it. Tolerance in dealing or shall I relate this one to patient in dealing with it, because tolerant it talks about how you deal with a situation. It's either you will tolerate it or you will put it into an end. Something like that. So it's up to you if you can tolerate that situation or you will put an end to that situation, something like that. So that is how I see tolerance or tolerate.
What is tolerate?
Okay, so tolerate or tolerance. So this is just the same. So just tolerate is the action word.
Action.
Okay. So tolerant is somewhat, shall I say, a noun or an adjective? An adjective here in this sentence.
Okay.
So it is used as an adjective, but tolerate, that is the verb.
I see.
The action. Okay.
Yeah.
So this one, tolerant is used to describe. This is used to describe the community. So the community has more tolerance. So it means the community has this willingness to allow the existence of different opinions. So in this sentence, so it's up to the community to allow it to exist or to stop it. But tolerant also has like limit. It depends on the person.
Okay. I see.
Right?
That's right.
Okay. Any questions?
No questions so far.
All right. So let's proceed to page 2. Here we have comprehension. So let's check first some of the questions that you need to focus on listening. So I will read the questions for you, and after that we will listen to an audio. Okay, for question number 1, what behaviors did nearly half of the participants consider as customer harassment? Question number 2, what general differences were found in recognizing customer harassment behaviors? Number 3, what regional difference was found regarding attitude towards customer harassment? Okay, those are the questions. Let's find out the answer. Let's listen to the audio.
What Gen Z calls harassment may shock older generations. A recent survey conducted by a Japanese research company examined customer harassment, kasuhara, behaviors. It found that nearly half of the participants considered actions like asking employees for personal contact information or using derogatory terms as harassment. The survey included various regions and age groups. Younger generations, particularly those in their 20s and 30s, were more sensitive to these behaviors. The study also identified other actions as harassment. For example, taking photos of employees without consent or displaying a consistently negative attitude. Younger people were more likely to label these behaviors as harassment. However, older generations were more lenient. Regional differences were noticeable. Participants from Kyushu were the most likely to recognize actions as harassment, with 65.6% agreeing. Kansai residents, however, were more tolerant, with 60% considering these behaviors less severe. Another key finding was that regional attitudes toward customer harassment varied. People in Kyushu were more likely to recognize actions as harassment, while Kansai residents showed greater tolerance. The survey gathered responses from over 1,000 individuals aged 20 to 60 through an online survey conducted in early March.
Okay, would you like to listen one more time?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's play it one more time.
What Gen Z calls harassment may shock older generations. A recent survey conducted by a Japanese research company examined customer harassment, kasuhara, behaviors. It found that nearly half of the participants considered actions like asking employees for personal contact information or using derogatory terms as harassment. The survey included various regions and age groups. Younger generations, particularly those in their 20s and 30s, were more sensitive to these behaviors. The study also identified other actions as harassment. For example, taking photos of employees without consent or displaying a consistently negative attitude. Younger people were more likely to label these behaviors as harassment. However, older generations were more lenient. Regional differences were noticeable. Participants from Kyushu were the most likely to recognize actions as harassment, with 65.6% agreeing. Kansai residents, however, were more tolerant, with 60% considering these behaviors less severe. Another key finding was that regional attitudes toward customer harassment varied. People in Kyushu were more likely to recognize actions as harassment, while Kansai residents showed greater tolerance. The survey gathered responses from over 1,000 individuals aged 20 to 60 through an online survey conducted in early March.
Okay, so we are done. This time, let's try to answer the questions about the article. Okay, so please read each question and give the correct answer based on the article. Please start with question number 1.
Sorry.
Okay. Please read and answer. Question number 1.
So I just saying answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for number 1, what we give you is the actions like asking employees for personal contact information or using derogatory terms were considered as harassment.
Okay, very good. That's the correct answer. Great job. All right, please proceed with question number 2.
Question number 2. So, customer harassment. Okay, so younger generations were more likely to label actions like taking photos of employees without consent as harassment. While the older generations were more lenient.
Okay, so more lenient. Very good. So let's have question number 3.
Number 3. So people in Kyushu were more likely to recognize actions as harassment, while Kansai residents showed greater tolerance.
Okay, that's correct. So, excellent comprehension. You were able to answer the questions about the article. Okay, so this time let's proceed to read out. So here, please read the news article aloud. You may use the slashes as your guide. Please start reading when you're ready.
Sorry, we don't have enough time to do this part, so please let me skip this part.
Okay. All right, so would you like to proceed to discussion?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this part, please answer each question freely. You can have your own opinion or you can use the situation given. So question number 1, do you think it's important to have laws protecting employees from customer harassment? Why or why not?
Yes, I do. So it's very important to protect employees from customer harassment because recently, due to the development of the social media, so employees can, especially in customer-facing services, employees are more vulnerable to harassment and comments on the social media.
Yes, I got you. I really agree on that. So even just the customer service, like the ones I have experienced, we sometimes, but only sometimes, we sometimes experience harassment actually.
Yeah, so customer service is like very severe work, I guess, because every customer may tend to be angry, because they have some troubles already. Yes.
Okay, but we just have like more tolerance about it.
Yeah. Very important to be
if you're a customer service, you really need to have a tolerance and angry customers. Okay. All right, let's have question number 2. Would you feel uncomfortable if a customer asks for your personal contact information? Explain your reason.
In my opinion, and from my job standpoint, it's okay, because it's like more business like, not actual personal contact. So sometimes I ask my customer clients to exchange the accounts on social media, like for keeping in touch with. So sometimes it's helpful to apart from actual business side, business situation. So so we can be more closer.
Okay, so something like building a relationship.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I see. Because when you have built your relationship, it's much more easier to do business, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I see. I got what you mean because I've been there for like a year. So even though I'm not also comfortable in giving my personal contact information, but for the sake of business, I did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did that.
Are you a salesperson?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, I see. But we don't have much time left. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the conversation.
Thank you.
Bye.